Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today again is another Injustice 2 video. Now, today we'll be discussing a recent issue that just surfaced between both the Batman and the Joker that might explain just how the Joker is still inside the Injustice 2 game when he's been killed inside of the Injustice 2 universe. Not to mention, just a few days ago during the last NetherRealm Studios live stream, they were showing off a bunch of the brand new, the Joker gameplay, Darkseid gameplay. Edward was getting interviewed, and he actually touched base on some DLC characters and guest characters inside of Injustice 2. Now, he didn't say any names, but he more or less confirmed that if it's a fan favorite character, it's probably to be a DLC character, through the season pass. And he also just said, like, yeah, we might throw in some guest characters as well. So a lot of big news to talk about here, guys. So of course, could you take 1 second and please drop a like in the video? The recent 11 support's been insane. You guys truly are the best, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all so much for that. So with this all out of the way, let's get into the reason why you're here. So first things first, a ton of people actually got invited to play Injustice 2 over the weekend, right before the weekend actually, at this Injustice 2 event. And because of that, there's a bunch of brand new just like Injustice 2 gameplay surfacing, including character intros. Now, there is an interaction between Batman and the Joker that pretty much confirms like how the Joker is inside of the Injustice 2 universe for the most part. So without further ado, let's just play it for you guys right here.
You a Scarecrow-induced delusion?
Yes, but don't tell him I told you.
I can't let you stop me.
So by all accounts, the Joker is still dead, and this is just like a hallucination that, the Batman is seeing courtesy of like Scarecrow's fear talks, and just like how we see Professor Crane get turned into like Scarecrow, like this, the Scarecrow that we all know and love. It's all because of the fear talks, and so I'm pretty sure that that's how like the Joker is gonna be inside of Injustice 2 through like this fear toxin role that Scarecrow somehow puts against like Batman, because you guys do know Batman's like his biggest villain, like his nemesis is the Joker, and it's like his biggest fear. Hence, it would make sense. Then again, I sit back and I'm like, okay, we know he's dead. The character bio, bam, on the official Injustice website pretty much confirms that he's dead. Then again, this is NetherRealm Studios we're talking about, and you really just don't know. I also think that, dating back to Mortal Kombat X, a lot of these character intros aren't canon, so I don't want to say, like, this is 110% confirmed the Joker is dead, not inside of Injustice 2 as an actual person, because, like I mentioned, like, in Mortal Kombat X, a lot of character intros were not canon at all. It made, like, no sense whatsoever, had nothing to do with the game's story and the game's campaign, so really, it's all up in the air. If anything, this is just, like, another I guess explanation and a possibility of how the Joker is still alive inside of the Injustice universe. It could very well be a hallucination. There's also a bunch of other intros, for instance, where like Batman comes out and he says against the Joker, "You're supposed to be dead," and the Joker comes back and says, "Maybe we're both dead." And from there, Batman's like, "Then that would make this hell." And then there's something completely different where Batman sees him and he's like, "You're the other Earth's Joker," and then Joker says, "I like this Earth better. I had disciples here." Then Batman says, "Not anymore." So kind of gives you both scenarios, and it's crazy because we still don't know how the Joker is, I guess, 100% confirmed inside of Injustice 2, but if anything, he is just going to be a product of some fear toxin courtesy of Scarecrow inside of Injustice 2. But guys, that's pretty much all I got to work with in how like the Joker is still inside of the Injustice 2 universe. I mean, he could be dead, he could be alive, he could just be a product of fear toxin, but regardless, I want to say a massive thank you to Gamers Little Playground. He actually is the person who gave me the permission to use that footage from that character intro. He has a bunch of really cool Injustice 2 stuff on his channel. He has some other all Superman intros, all Batman intros, and some more exclusive content over on his channel. So I want to say a big thank you to him. Of course, if you guys want to see more Injustice 2 content, a link down below, because he is the man for letting me use that intro for you guys to see. Now, moving on to the second topic of the day, of course, DLC characters, guest characters. Now, dating back to even last summer, once Injustice 2 was just first announced, Ed Boon from the start was talking about, okay, guest characters being a thing, DLC characters are going to be a thing as well. I think even back last summer, he pretty much confirmed that we're going to see like 9 or 10 DLC characters, and sure enough, that's the number that we got to work with. So inside the last NetherRealm Studios live stream, he was actually talking to I don't even know her name, some host who was just being completely weird and over the top, and she asked him about DLC characters, and this is what he had to say right here.
So can you tell us a little bit about what sort of DLC we're going to be seeing in the coming months?
It's interesting. I would like to announce all 9 DLC characters yesterday, but there's kind of like a cadence of what's coming out. But a lot of the characters that like if you haven't seen your favorite character, and you've seen a lot of hype coming for, oh, they gotta have this, they're probably gonna be it. The ones that you're thinking there's no way they can not do this character. They're probably on our list.
Oh.
Yeah. And we might have a guest here and there.
I can't wait! Oh my gosh, okay.
So like you'd imagine, if there's a fan favorite character that you want to see on the main roster that everybody is clamoring for and talking about, like Red Hood, like Beast Boy, like Starfire, in terms of guest characters, Spawn, pretty sure Sub-Zero's going to be a guest character as well. Safe to say, they're going to be inside of Injustice 2. Now, it's pretty cool because, I mean, they're giving us what we want. They're not going to give us just some random characters like in Mortal Kombat X where it's like, oh, by the way, here's Baraicho, even though you guys kind of wanted Noob Saibot and Rain and Fujin. So it's cool to see Northern Studios is actually making this like a fan demand thing. Like, hey, we're going to give back and give you guys what you want. We're going to give you characters you want to see inside of Injustice 2 that did not make the main roster. So that's some pretty exciting stuff because, like, for me, you guys know, I want to see Red Hood so bad inside this game. And I know some of you guys are like, I don't like Red Hood, but guys, come on. Red Hood is easily the highest character in demand, dating back to, like, Injustice 1. So with Ed Boon saying this, I think there's, like, no way in hell Red Hood is not going to be a DLC character. So that's pretty exciting as well. But yeah, so characters that are in high demand going to be inside of Injustice 2, and guest characters. You mentioned they're going to throw in a guest character or two. I still think to this day, Sub-Zero and Spawn make the most sense. Ed Boon has teased Spawn for so long, dating back to Mortal Kombat X. He fits inside a comic book fighting game like Injustice 2, so I'm pretty sure Spawn's a, you know, like a lock-in to be a DLC character. And like I said, I think Sub-Zero would be like the perfect counterpart to, of course, Scorpion, who was inside the first Injustice game as DLC. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. Just want to make a quick video, even though it's like 7 minutes long, showing you a possible reason why Joker is still inside of the Injustice 2 universe, even though he's been killed. And of course, play that clip of Boon talking about DLC so you can let your voice be heard. Go spam him on Twitter with who you want to see, and maybe, just maybe, that'll make a difference. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to drop a like on it, of course, subscribe for some more Injustice 2 and MKX content. So next video, here's been Dynasty. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.